Hey my lovelies, Frankie Jay here, and I'm back with another video, and this one I've been putting off for so fucking long because it's going to be fucking long as hell. Brace yourselves. So grab a snack, grab a coffee. This is the all waited for Lovense setup guide. Now this guide will be basically how to set up your levels, your patterns and your chat room notifications if you want them turned on. And obviously Bluetooth and everything else, I will be going through that as well. If you want a part 2 of everything else, or I can do them in separate videos, please let me know down below. But this is just literally how to set up your levels, your patterns and your chat room notifications. So, long intro out the way, without further ado, let's get cracking. Now, time for the advice. If you haven't got a Lovense toy whatsoever, please get the toy in the sale, because at full price they're fucking expensive, and I will leave a link to the actual website down below. And no, I am not affiliated, this is just the link. Second piece of advice when buying your toy, don't buy the Bluetooth Lovense adapter. You don't need it. Please use your phone, because I do, and it saved me probably about £20, $25 conversion rate. So when you buy your toy, it will ask you, do you want the adapter? Press no, use your phone. So once you actually have your Lovense toy, you'll need to download on your Android or iPhone the Lovense Connect app. And then once you've done that, please do the following steps. Now this step is to connect your Lovense toy with your phone. As you can see, I'm using the Dummy 2. You can use whatever the fuck that you want. So when you actually download the app and open it, you'll need to turn your toy on, and regardless of what you are using, there should be a flashing red light to say that it's on. So if you go into your phone, down at the bottom there is a thing called Add Toy. As long as your Bluetooth is on, obviously this will work. You need to turn your Bluetooth on. So when you click Add Toy, it should say searching for your toy, and then once it's synced up, you will have the Dummy 2 connected. That's how you set up your connection between your phone and your toy. Now when it comes to me personally, I use Google Chrome. I don't use the Lovense actual platform itself, as in like the website or whatever streaming service they use. I use Google Chrome. So I'm going to show you the way that I personally do it. If you want me to do a video about the actual Lovense website itself, please let me know and I will do it. But for now, I'm going to stick to Google Chrome. So the first thing that you will need to do is to download the Lovense Cam Extension. And thank you Lovense for doing this. If you actually scroll down, there is a step-by-step guide of how to actually set this up. So without me doing this, please go watch that video, because this video that I'm currently recording will be long as fucking hell. So to skip everything that I don't need to say, please go and watch that video instead. So once you've connected your toy to your phone, this is the way to connect the pair of them to your computer. For me, the way that I access this little pop-up is right in the top right hand corner. You can see like a pink box with a camera. That, if you click on it, it brings this up. That is the way that I bring it up whenever I'm streaming. So once you've set up an email address and a password, obviously log in and it will bring you to this. Being this will be your first time in connecting everything up, this probably won't show up first of all, but this is what it will look like when everything's connected. I had to turn my dummy on and then obviously connect it via this way, but this is how you know that your dummy is turned on. But if it's not, this is literally how to set everything up. So what you have to do is you have to click your settings and it will bring up the actual Lovense page. And welcome to the world of Lovense. Now, this video will just literally be how to set up your levels, your patterns and your chat room notifications. I will not be going into any games or anything like that. That will be a separate video. because I don't want to make this video long and daunting for you. So that will probably be a part 2 if you guys want it. So in order for you to actually do and make your levels, you'll need to connect your toy to the actual laptop or desktop, whatever you use. Now the way to do it is obviously when you first turn it on and connect it to your phone, obviously it will be connected to your phone. Now when you go onto the actual Lovense settings page itself, on the top right hand corner you should see a box, which obviously I've taken a screenshot of, and it will say connect through laptop or connect through mobile. Now if you have the Lovense Bluetooth, all you have to do is connect through laptop and obviously turn your Bluetooth on and it will connect it via that. But if you've gone down the route that I've personally done, you want to click on connect to mobile and it should bring up a QR code. On the app itself there will be on the top list scan QR. All you have to do is scan that and everything will sync up, and you should get an icon, the actual toy itself, and what percentage the battery is, as you can see on your screen right now, and that is your toy connected to everything. Now it's time for you to actually make your levels. Now as you can clearly see, the two websites that I use are Chatterbait and AdultWork, and they are both completely different. So this video will be solely for Chatterbait, MyFreeCams and StripChat, because I know for a fact that they use the same amount per token equals money, if that makes any sense. So this will be like for Chatterbait, MyFreeCams, StripChat. Cam4 I know is doubled, but you can still use this method. It's entirely up to you if you want to use it, but this is solely for Chatterbait and all the other websites that I can think of personally off the top of my head. So on the top left hand corner you will clearly see campsite, so you'll need to click on it and it will pop up with a window. So the window that will pop up will say add a campsite, so obviously you pick what campsite you want to use it on. Obviously I've put Chatterbait, but if you want to stream on MyFreeCams or StripChat you can do. Just put whatever one you want to put, and it will say cam setting sites. So my advice would be click on the one that says I will configure everything by myself, and then once you've hit that, click done, and it will bring you to the page you see on the screen right now. Now when it comes to making your levels, you do you. They are your levels. Nobody else can dictate to you what levels you want to use. So this section is completely up to you. But my advice would be have 1 low setting, 2 medium, 2 high, and 3 ultra highs. That's how I've done my levels. But at the end of the day, these are your levels. You do you. So once you've figured out your levels and how much you want to charge for each one and what strength you want to put it on and how many levels you want in general, hit the save button. You can always go back and recalculate, reconfigure your levels, whatever you want to do. But as long as you're happy with your levels, you do you. I mean, for me personally, I have 1 low, 2 mediums, 2 highs, and 3 ultra highs. If you want to like copy my settings, you can do if you want. As I've just said, I've got 8 levels in general, but at the end of the day, these are your levels. You do you. You make them. You can always change them if you're not happy with the levels, but at the end of the day, they're your levels. You do you. So with saying that, moving on to the patterns. Now when you scroll down afterwards, you've done your levels, you should see a section that says special commands optional. Turn them on and hit save. This is to access your patterns, and this is my favourite section, apart from the sound alerts, which I will get into in a separate video because I don't want this video long and daunting. It's going to be long and daunting as it is, so sound alerts will be a part 2. But as you can clearly see, there are 4 patterns. There are earthquake, pulse, wave and firework. Now my favourite one is the earthquake, and you can clearly see it's the cheapest pattern for the longest time, and there is a sound alert attached to it which is actually 51 seconds, and I will get into that, as I just said, in a separate video. Now you can have your patterns whatever you want, you can charge whatever you want and have the length whatever you want. Now the reason why the other 3 are actually 35 is because I'm 35. Shock horror, I'm actually in my mid-30s, but I don't sound like it. But that's why the timings are 35 seconds, and obviously my favourite pattern is the longest. You can do that. You can have your favourite pattern, the cheapest and the longest setting. You can have whatever you want. It's entirely up to you. As I said, with the levels, you do you. Now the random level is quite literally my most biggest earner when it comes to any of the Lovense stuff. So basically the random level is if they tip 69 tokens on Chatterbait, I've put it between level 2, which is a medium, and level 8, which is ultra high. I have skipped out low. You can put low in if you want. I personally haven't, because I don't think that's quite fair, but you do you. But this is literally my most biggest money earner when it comes to my Lovense levels. Please, if you haven't used the random dummy level or the random lush level, whatever toy you want to use, it's so good. Now this step, as in step 3, is only for OBS, so if you are not using OBS, you can literally end this video and you're literally good to go. But if you do want to use OBS and the Lovense tool set, I would highly recommend closing down OBS first before you download this, because it will physically ask you to close OBS. So literally close OBS, download everything, and then the next screenshot will tell you what it looks like on the actual OBS website itself. So once the Lovense toolset is downloaded, all you have to do is open OBS and have a look at the sources in the bottom corner, and you should see right at the top of your list, if you are using OBS, is the Lovense video feedback, and that's all you have to do on OBS, and then I will show you literally in 2 seconds how to connect everything via the actual Lovense page. Now, in order for you to connect the Lovense feedback to OBS Studio, all you have to do is literally go onto video feedback right at the top, as you can clearly see, click the little slidey thingy that it says OBS Studio, and it should pop up down below, as you can clearly see on the left hand side. If it hasn't, go back a couple of steps and then obviously do it all again, but it should work. If you do want to switch platforms, all you have to do is click on the platform itself on the left hand side, and literally just click OBS on and off, and then it should switch to like different platforms that you want to use, and that's basically it. And there you have it, guys, how to set up Lovense the way that I do. If there is any other way that you set up Lovense and it's different to me, please leave it down in the comments below so everybody else can see it. But what I will do is I will go through this video and leave timestamps and time codes if I can remember to do it. But part 2 will be chat room notifications, how to make it look pretty, sound alerts, which is literally one of my favourite things to do, and any other things that I've missed. So there will definitely be a part 2, and that will probably be next week. And I will make sure that it will be uploaded on a Friday, because that is now my schedule. My schedule for YouTube is now on Friday, so hopefully look forward to that. But as I'm recording this audio, it is the 29th of December, so you have a fantastic New Year's, and I hope 2024 is just as awesome as you lot are. With that being said, take care, guys, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye for now.